This is a video about setting up the ReVeL ventilators to do BiPAP. We will start by turning on the ventilator. When the ventilator starts, it's going to first give you an external power loss alarm. We can go ahead and clear out that alarm. From here, we're going to go to New Patient, hit Select, scroll down to Patient Size, hit Select. We're going to select an adult patient. From intubated, we're going to scroll to NPPV, which is the same as BiPAP. When selecting BiPAP on our ventilator, all the configuration is going to be done at the top. The first thing that's going to pop up is the IPAP. That is your inspiratory pressure or the higher pressure on the BiPAP settings. The next setting is going to be your EPAP or PEEP, or the low pressure on your BiPAP setting. The next option is going to be your rate. For our vent, for what we do, we want to turn the rate down to 0. To do that, you're going to hit Select and scroll all the way to the left to 0, and hit Select to confirm. From here we go to Ventilate. Once you hit Ventilate, your vent is going to start to deliver BiPAP. The first thing you want to check is down here at Mode. We want to check to make sure the mode is CPAP plus pressure support. Once we confirm CPAP plus pressure support, there are a few things we have to change in the front end of the ventilator. The first thing we're going to do is our rate. Our rate, after we turned it down to 0 on top, came back to 12. This is our backup rate. We want to turn that down to 1. We selected it, we turned it down to 1, and we hit Select again to confirm. After our rate, we're going to go down to our low pressure alarm. We're going to select our low pressure alarm and we're going to turn that all the way off. After our low pressure alarm, we're going to our minute volume alarm. Select that, and just like our low pressure alarm, we're going to turn it off. Select it again to confirm. Now we have finished with the configuration on the front end of the ventilator. We have to switch into the back end of the ventilator for a couple of more settings before we are done. To do that, we're going to press and hold the Select button until Standby comes up. Now we don't want to go into Standby, we want to go into Vent Control. Once we have Vent Control highlighted, we're going to hit Select. First thing that is going to pop up is our rise time. We want to adjust our rise time, so we are going to hit Select. And our vent defaults to a profile of 4. We want to turn down to a profile of 2, and hit Select to confirm. After rise time is going to be flow termination or flow term. We're going to select flow termination and our vent defaults to 25%. We want to turn that all the way up to 40% and press Select to confirm. After flow term is time term. Time term, we are going to select and it defaults to 2.0 seconds. We want to turn that down to 1.0 seconds and hit Select to confirm. That's it. That's the configuration we have to do in the back end of the ventilator. From here, we're going to exit out. Now what you want to do is adjust the patient's mask to make sure they have a good seal on their face, and you want to do some reassuring and some coaching of your patient to make sure that they are breathing normally and they are comfortable on the BiPAP.